friends, it's day 10 of our 12 days of homemade Christmas, and today we are going to be making herbal tea bombs. We all have seen those delicious hot chocolate bombs, and they are so much fun. In fact, we made some of them last year, but here's a little more grown-up version. We're going to be making herbal tea bombs just like that. And these are a fantastic Christmas gift, and there's a couple of different ways that you can make them. And I'm going to show you both ways. So first of all, if you have one of these clear tea infusers, you can put loose leaf tea straight into your bomb. If you do not and you just have a regular tea kettle, we've got you covered too. For this recipe, we're going to use isomalt crystals to make the shell. Now, I'm using isomalt crystals. You can use honey and sugar, and I will post a link to the article that shows you how to do both down below. So in case you have honey and sugar and you don't have these isomalt crystals, you can absolutely do it that way. I prefer the isomalt crystals because it makes a clear coating, and the isomalt crystals are really like a beet extract. They come from the sugar of a beet. So these will add like a sweetness, but it won't like spike your blood sugar as a regular sugar will. So first of all, we're gonna get a saucepan, and we want 1 cup of isomalt crystals in here. And into that mixture, we're gonna put 2 tablespoons of water. And you have this powdery, slightly moist mixture. We're gonna head over to the stove, and on medium-high heat, we're gonna heat that up until it's nice and melted. All right, that looks just about right. Now we're gonna take this off the stove, but we're gonna have to work really quickly so this doesn't harden on us. All right, we're back over here with our melted isomalt mixture. The next step is to take these silicone molds. They sell these at Hobby Lobby, Walmart, wherever your arts and crafts supplies come from, but these are what typically cocoa bombs are made out of. And we're gonna take a paintbrush and we're gonna paint the inside with this isomalt mix. And I just poured a little bit in, and now I'm brushing it up on the sides. And you want a solid coating all the way around. And once you get it thinned out, it really does dry super quickly. All right, now I have several of those filled. I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the refrigerator for about 15 minutes, and when they're done, I'll see you back here. These are out of the refrigerator after being in there for about 15 minutes. I'm gonna flip this over and gently push this out. Now you gotta be real careful with these, otherwise you will get a cracked shell. So gently just push from the bottom, and you get these lovely shells. Now, if you do happen to crack a shell, it's not a big deal. You can heat some of this back up and you can paint over it. But the more careful you are on this end, the less you have to worry about that. So now we have these beautiful little domes, and you want to make sure that they're room temperature when you do this part. You don't want a cold mold. And we're going to do, like I said, we're going to do this in 2 different ways. One of which is for these infusers that catch. So with this, it catches all of the loose bits and infuses it all together at once. But if you just have a regular tea kettle, you're going to want to put your tea in a little baggie first. And I got these little clear baggies that'll set right down inside of this. And then you can just put it right in your cup and pour the hot water over top of it. You can use your favorite herbal tea. This is chamomile tea. I love Mountain Rose Herbs and the herbal teas that they have, sometimes their turnaround time is a little slow. So they're definitely not the fastest place, but they have such high quality herbal teas. You can mix your own herbal tea if you want, whatever you prefer. Or you can even get some tea bags from the store pre-mixed. So the first version, we're just gonna put straight herbal tea in, and you just wanna put it in one of the sides, right? Because the other side is gonna go on top. And then in the other version, we're gonna put the herbal tea into the tea bag. And you can be so creative. There's just an infinite number of herbal tea blends. So this is just personal preference, 100%. Chamomile, I find, is a great one that a lot of people really love. So we'll just stick this tiny little tea bag down in this guy right here. Now that I have the bottoms ready, we're gonna take these tops over to the stove and get them ready to set right on top. All right, over here, my skillet is set to a medium heat, and I'm gonna one at a time take these cups and just set it on here and kind of twist it back and forth until it melts just enough to where I can take it and set it and attach it to the bottom. And they just make perfect little bombs. Now let's do that with the other one. Just enough melting to stick right on there. And these are so fun. And that's really all there is to it. If you're using one of these for the loose leaf tea version, you just stick it down inside. If you need to crunch it up to fit, you can crunch it up to fit. That's all right. And then you're gonna boil your tea straight in here. If you're using the tea bag version, you can put it straight in a beautiful teacup, and you pour the boiling water right over top, just like you would a hot cocoa bomb. These can be wrapped in a beautiful wrapping. You can include a beautiful teacup with them. Go to the antique store, find some fun teacups. This is just a really unique way. I was so excited when I found that there was a tea bomb. Anyway, I hope that you really enjoyed this. Let me know who the tea lover in your life is and what kind of tea you're gonna try with these tea bombs. We'll see you back tomorrow with more of our 12 Days of Homemade Christmas. Be sure to subscribe and like this video if you got some value out of it. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.